Hello crafty folks and folkettes, how is everybody doing? I haven't been on my channel for a while because I've basically been busy doing other things, running around the countryside and having lots of fun. And I hope you have too. Anyway, I thought I wanted to share this craft with you today. I'm making a greeting card. I joined a Facebook page and they offered a card swap. So I put my name down for 2, which meant I had to make 2. And the theme was Mexico. And so the colours are green, white and red. So I decided to make a card using these colours, and I really hope the person that gets it will enjoy it as well. So what I've got here is an A5 piece of card in red that I've folded in half, and then I've got a topper that I've put through an embossing folder, and it's actually stars. So there's lots of different stars all over the topper. So it's white. And so what I've done is I have taped the corners. I think if you've watched my videos before, what I do is put double-sided tape in all of the corners on the back side, yeah? And then what I will do is I will loosen the tapes a little bit, all 4. And then I get a glue stick and I put glue over the back. Now, because you're going to line it up the best way you can, in case you can't line it up properly, make sure you don't put the glue stick to all the sides right at the edge. So I just kind of go into the middle, just leaving a little bit of leeway in case I need to move it, because obviously you don't want your card to have all these glue swipes all over it. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to do my best to line it up on the red card. And my lovely support worker Freya is filming, and in a minute I'll get her to tell me if it's straight. What I find is if you've got a card that's reasonably thick, you can sort of feel the edges of where the frame is. So the topper, how's that one?
So the top edge, I'd go a little bit more to this side. Okay. So push it across slightly more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay,
yep,
right.
There you go.
Okay, does that get your seal of approval?
Yep, seal of approval.
Okay, stamp, yeah. Okay, so now you're going to lift up each corner and take the double-sided tape off and put it in your trusty bin, or throw it over your left shoulder. Now, if you're crafty, you'll always have a bin within reaching distance. And what I usually do if I have 2 little bins on the go, one for rubbish and one for recycling. So I previously cut this all down to size, so the topper fits on the card the perfect size. And just trying to take the tape off. 3 tapes off, and I think I missed the bucket, yep. Okay, one more. Okay, and if you can hear noise in the background, which could be barking or tweeting, it's actually our little budgie. He's on his little air around the corner. He's a free flying bird all day, and he's out the cage and having a good time. His name's Bertie. Okay, so at the moment, I've got the red card with the white star topper on the top. So going with the star theme, I came across some glitter cardboard. It's actually got stars on. So I have red and I have green. And what I've done is I've cut them into balloons. So I've used a punch, but you may have die cuts in balloons. And I'd say they're about 1.5 inches high.
Yeah, I think so.
About, 3 centimetres high and 2.5 across, an inch across. And so they're beautiful little balloons. And I've punched them out of the card. But as you know, I can't see very well. So I've got this colour detector called a colour star. And so I'm going to actually switch it on, and it's the size of a matchbox. And it will say what colour this is, whether it's the red or the green.
Intensive grass green.
Right, that's grass green. And then let's see what this colour says. Oops, of course. red. Now I'm going to turn it over and see what colour is on the back.
White.
Yeah, isn't it great? So it tells you both colours of the actual cardstock that you've got. So if you've got a cardstock that's coloured one side only, it will tell you, and so that you know you're not going to stick it on the wrong way. Another thing I do, and I've mentioned this before, is I have a pill box. Just putting my lid on my glue stick. A pill box, and I have all different size of tapes in here. So what I've done is I've bought some double-sided tape that was in like a four little squares. So I've cut them like small, medium strips, larger, larger and larger. So I'm just holding them open now so Freya can show you the different sizes in all the different pots, sections. Yeah?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to get to one that suits the back of the balloon. And I want to check what colour this is again.
Dark grass, green.
Right, so that's a green one. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to get a piece of tape that's suitable for the back. That's a reasonably wide piece. Go on the balloon. That's going to fit. Take the backing off. I'm going to stick it on the balloon. Just manoeuvring it on to fit on without it going over the edge, because you don't want to see the tape underneath it, do you? So, okay. Now what you can also do is put your finger underneath your balloon and push it so that it rises in the middle, so that it's then a sort of bulbous shape. Yeah? Okey-dokey. So I'm going to just take the double-sided tape off and I'm going to stick it on. So what I'm going to do, I'm using 3 balloons. So the first one's going to be a green one. So I've stuck that kind of in the middle and the top part. And then I'm going to see what colour this one is. Electric red this time. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm getting another bit out. And I'm actually using mounting squares, which will raise it up as well. So I'm just sticking it on the back of the balloon. Once again, putting my finger under the length of the balloon, lifting it up, and so it bends over to make it look a bit bulbous and three-dimensional. So I'm going to stick this balloon on again. Another one. And then I'm going to use another one. Let's see if I can get this. Burgundy this time, okay. They're all the same red, aren't they?
They are. I think it's just because they're holographic.
Yes.
So when they catch the different light, it says different colours.
Yeah, so they're holographic with red stars. They're really, really pretty. Yeah, that's a bit big, that one. Obviously, any mounting squares will do. I've even got a roll of tape and cut that off, but for film purposes, if they're already done, it's easier. But I wanted to show you the whole process. So, yeah. Just feeling the edges to see if that's going to show. I might just put it up a bit further. I might not be able to see, but I'm very fussy with my cards. I like them to be as perfect as if I was sighted, which is a bit ridiculous, really, but I guess it shows that I have pride in my work. Right, I think that's going to be okay. Okay, so once again, I'm going to bend it. And take the tape off, back, and stick it on. I'm just going to feel them. Does that look right?
That's lovely.
Okay, so if you look at it from the top, in the middle is, on top of the white star topper, is the green balloon. Then to the right is the red balloon, and to the left is the red balloon. So you're going to double check that your card opens the right way, which I probably should have done before, but luckily it was the right way. Now the other thing I thought of doing, I thought, what can I do different with this card? So we decided to look at the word hello in Spanish, because Spanish is the most widely spoken language in Mexico. And so what I got my darling husband to do was type Ole, which is spelled O-L-A.
Hola.
Hola, yeah. So what we've done, we've printed that with black print on white, and then a white piece of paper, and then we've actually stuck it on a green piece of the star card. Now, is that the right way, like that?
Yes, that
yes,
is.
Okay, good. So it's only about maybe 3 centimetres, an inch long, and 1.5 centimetres high. So it's not a very big one. And once again, I put the mounting tape on the back. So because I only did one green balloon, I decided to have the background of the Hola, that was the colour star turning off, if you wondered what those beeps were, in the green. So we've got, now this is where it's going to be a bit tricky, because I'm going to have to do it the best I can. How's that, Freya?
Yeah, it looks straight to me. Looks good.
Ooh, okay. We can always move it. Is it a bit wonky?
Only ever so slightly. You did a pretty good job. It's only ever so slightly wonky, and whoever's watching can attest to that. Yeah. Ever so slightly on this corner. So she's done very well.
So this is where you cheat. You get your support when you fix it after the filming. Okay, right. So that's the card done. So what I wanted to do was an insert. So this is the white insert, and I'm just going to measure it. So it's a bit big, so I'm just going to trim it off with my Fiskars cutter. So what I found easier was a guillotine, because I can feel the edge and know where it's going to cut. So we'll just slice a bit off there. We've got a guard on, so that's good. And off there, and then off the bottom. Now what you can also do, if you're a bit of a paper Scrooge like me, is save your strips. And then you can put them on a topper for a background. But we'll do that in another video down the track. Okay, so I'm just measuring it now. Yeah, that's not too bad. So now what I've got is, I'm a bit of a punchy girl. So I've got some punches here. So what I'm going to do is punch some balloons out the bottom. And because it's a red card base, it's going to look beautiful because the balloons are going to shine through. So I'm just going to randomly punch the white along the bottom. Just random. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay. Move those little punchy bits. Okay. My trusty glue stick. Take the lid off. So what I find easy, and I'm showing the card up for the people that can see. So you've got a crease in the inside of the card. So what you're going to do is actually put the glue stick above that crease in the middle and below that crease in the middle. All right. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then what I do is I open up the insert that we're going to do, double check that your balloons are at the bottom, so they're up the right way. Double check the cards the right way. And then I'm going to slide it in from the bottom to the middle and then line it up there. Now, if you use your fingernails, this is for people that can't see, of course, otherwise people would just do it. You can feel the edge of the insert and the edge of where the card finishes, so you can line it up. Not too bad. The best you can anyway. Is that about right?
Looks pretty perfect to me.
Okay, and then just push it down in. And then just go over those bits of glue that you've glued. Just rub, 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 rub. And then on the other side, rub, 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 rub. Now, if by chance you still want to anchor it, you can put a strip of double-sided tape as well on the insert. Right, okay, so that's the card done. But wait, there's more, folks. Okay, being the Donna that I am, I would like to decorate the envelope. So, I'm going to punch out a couple of balloons in green and red, and hopefully not lose them, and then stick them onto the envelope. So, I've got another punch that's a little bit bigger. So this, I can see this is red, but for those that we want to double check, colour star on. Strawberry, which is red. For those who remember what strawberry's colour is, and this one?
Grass green.
Grass green, okay. Right, so just gonna do a couple with the punch. This balloon punch is a little bit bigger than the other one. So that's the red ones. So I'm just going to do them along the left hand side of the envelope. And I'm just going to do the red ones and then I'll do the green ones. If I can find where I put them.
There you go.
Yeah. Because they're paper, they're a bit harder to feel. Right, okay. Then when the person sees this in the mail, they're like, oh, that's red and green. That's the Mexican colours. So, right. One there. And there. And I'm not putting them straight, they're sort of a bit sideways, a bit fun, you know. Because the green will go in the middle, won't it? Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, then I'll do the green ones. Right, that's the envelope.
That's the one on your tray. Just
Yeah.
Grass green.
Grass green. Okay, so I'll put the red one back in the basket.
He's got a nice accent, your colours.
He has,
detector.
hasn't he? It's a bit posh. Right, so I've punched out the green ones. So, onto the glue stick. Then I'm feeling the edge of the envelope and I'm going to put one down here. And the other one here. Right, so what I've got red at the top, then slightly to the right I've got green, then back to the left hand side a bit more red, and then the bottom one is green. So it's red, green, and of course the envelope's white, which is the colours of Mexico. Now, one last thing that I decided to do was I can touch type, so I typed out 10 tips or 10
Facts.
10 facts, thank you, about Mexico. So if they are wrong, we can blame Google Home. So Freya's going to read them out for you. And what I'm then going to do is write the card. I get Freya to write the card out. And then we're going to tuck that in the facts on Mexico. So I think the person who is doing this card will thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, do you want to read those, Freya?
Of course. So this is the little printout that Donna's done here. She's got facts on Mexico and 10 facts. So the first one, known as the United American States, it has a population of over 130 million people. Spanish is the official language of Mexico. The capital of Mexico is Mexico City. The favorite food in Mexico is tacos. The northern and central parts of Mexico are very arid. Some of the areas are humid. Mexico's best-known mountain range is Sierra Madre Mountains. Mexicans wear formal-land conservative clothes for work. They do not wear tank tops, shorts, or flip-flops in public as they are seen as too casual or inappropriate. Soccer is the most popular sport. Mexico is the 10th most popular country to visit. Mexico is the 13th largest country in the world. And lastly, the flag of Mexico is vertical stripes of green, white, and red. In the center is the national emblem of an eagle holding a snake in its beak. Very fun facts there.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm holding up the card and the envelope. So I'll go through it once again. So the card is a red cardstock with a white topper with embossed stars. And then at the top is a green balloon, a red balloon either side, and they're holographic stars. And then the middle towards the bottom is a green star rectangle with Hola written on it. And then inside we've punched out the balloons. So they're balloons just down the bottom, and then the facts of Mexico will go in there. And then the envelope is 4 balloons down the left hand side, red, green, red, green. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you do card swaps, and what a fun idea it is to make you think about different things, different colours, and what you're going to do. Thank you for joining me, and enjoy your day.